I go with the speed limit.
I always go late because I'm always late.
No, at midnight.
I go like if it's like at midnight, I go like 12 over.
I got places to be.
I think he's looking at you guys. I don't care. It's him. All right. The most topic of debate in the world of soccer is who is the better player between these two. Cristiano Ronaldo to the left and Lionel Messi to the right. Today I'll be talking about everything you need to know about for you to decide who is the better player. Growing up, I had the privilege to witness these two master their craft and take over the world of soccer. Uh, so today I'll start introducing who they are and then talk about how they're different and then how they're similar. Uh, Talk about all the world records that they broke and keep on breaking. And then we'll end with some couple questions. Since not everybody knows who they are, I'll start with Lionel Messi, the magician. That's what they call him. Is a 31-year-old Argentinian soccer player and plays for FC Barcelona. Growing up, he didn't really have much because his dad was a steel factory worker and his mom was a house cleaning lady. So it was kind of tough growing up. At the age of 13, they decided to move to Spain for a better life, and then ended up having a trial with FC Barcelona, that team to the left, and actually made the team at 13 years old. But the thing is, his dad said, talked to the coach and said, "My son is not gonna play for you guys until you guys pay for his medical treatment, because he had a growth deficiency, and they didn't have that much money, so they needed the help." Without even thinking about it, the coach decided to actually pay for his medical treatment, and they signed the contract on a paper napkin because they were at a restaurant and they had to do what they had to do. In an interview by ESPN in 2014, Messi said, "I made a lot of sacrifices leaving Argentina. Everything I did for football and to achieve my dreams, football, soccer." Because people don't know sometimes. The second superstar is Cristiano Ronaldo. He's a 33-year-old soccer player who played for Sporting Lisbon, Manchester United, Real Madrid, and Juve, which is an Italian team. That's his current team right now. He just moved to that team about 2 months ago. He started with FC Lisbon. At the age of 14, he made the first team because his dad was a camp manager at the club, and he was basically the hookup into the trial. 2 years later, he played Manchester United, and when he played against them only at the age of 17, he was playing so good that the coach was like, "Oh my God, I need this guy on my team." So he ended up playing for Manchester United. After winning 2 league titles with Manchester United, he decided to go to Real Madrid, which is in Spain, and the biggest rivalries in Spain is Real Madrid and FC Barcelona, and that's where it all started between them two. And these two have combined trophies of 10 Ballon d'Ors. A Ballon d'Or is gifted to the best player in the world in that year. These two, for the last decade, Messi won 5 and Ronaldo won 5. This before them two, this trophy was for everybody. You know what I mean? But in the last decade, it just became a game between who wins it and then who wins it next. Kaká, in an interview in 2014 said, "I will even tell my kids about how Cristiano Ronaldo made me fall one day." And I don't know, I wouldn't even tell my kids that, but it's whatever. Even though these two have 2 different playing styles, they share 7 hat tricks in the Champions League. A hat trick is 3 goals in 1 game. So these two did it 7 times in 1 season. Can you imagine? Most appearances in a FIFA Pro World 11, they did it 10 times. That's another record right there. Record holders for scoring in 27 games consecutive, non-stop. They are the only 2 who could score 50 goals every season for 10 years. It's crazy. I'm just glad that I had the chance to even witness this, so I could tell my grandkids and just live it up. Rio Ferdinand, an ex teammate of Cristiano Ronaldo, said, "In training, he wants to beat everybody. He's always first on the field and the last one to leave. The way he works is unbelievable." So you got one player who is gifted, from it's just a gift for him, and you got another player who works hard and trains every day to be as good as he is. So Lionel Messi depends because he's small frame. He depends on dribbling. If you can see that she got around, I don't know, 5, 6 players around him, and they can't even get the ball out of him. And it happens every game. Every time he gets the ball, just know something crazy is gonna happen. And then you got Cristiano Ronaldo, 6'3", who can jump. Look at this guy, and look at his feet. He can jump that high. He depends on shooting hard, and he could hit it with his head, and you could think it was a shot, which is kind of insane to me. Even though Ronaldo back in the day was a really good dribbler, he's just not as a good dribbler as Lionel Messi now. So now he just basically depends on fancy tricks and just running faster from defenders. All I gotta say now is that instead of comparing all the time, even though sometimes you should compare, I just say enjoy what these two have to offer before it's all gone and we won't even get to witness it again. Any questions?
What did both accomplish with their national teams?
That's a really good question. Jake asked what have they accomplished with the national teams. So Lionel Messi with the Argentinian national team, it was kind of difficult to accomplish because he was the only star on that team. He did win a 2006 Olympic medal, so if that means anything. And Cristiano Ronaldo won the 2016 Euro Cup, which is a bigger trophy than Messi's. So.
What made you interested in soccer?
Oh, growing up, I've watched these two master the craft. It's like I'm honored to see these guys do what they do, and the day they retire, I'll actually be sad. Even though I do like one of them, I can't say who do I like more. Yeah, that's it, guys.